Yo, Wiggity, what's up, chat? We're playing more FF13. Last one, Hope attempted to kill a twisted white boy who discovered Massive Attack. I did some grinding in between streams, too, so that kind of helps. As you can see, Fang has 2,600 points banked, Lightning has 6,200. And when it's banked like that, that must mean, that they've capped, so it's 6,200 while capped, so that's gonna be good. Basically, I ran through this one hallway, because I'm like, no cutscenes play in this hallway. And then I would run backward to the save, and then the soft reset. I also did the upgrade stuff, now that chat was nice enough to tell me that if you, give organic weapons, or if you give organic materials to an upgrade, it ups the multiplier. So I got her default sword to cap. So that's like 25 levels. You sure know my day off, let's go. That's good. That's good. So we should feel pretty good. We're just gonna burn through this now. Oh yeah, when we pop to Sazh and Neil, they're... I don't foresee me not having enough points to get them where they need to go, which is good. I kind of remember Sazh as Idol inside being kind of a pain in the ass. We'll be streaming for, I imagine, about 4 hours today, so it's not going to be a long one. I have an engagement to go do with people at around 2 my time, so unless that gets canceled, then we'll go longer. But you know, yeah, Eidolon fights are both puzzles and expect you to have decent stats, because if you come in them like undercooked, even if you're good at the puzzle, you're gonna lose. Hold up. Get the boy over here first. She's barely at 1k HP. Yeah, I think it's homophobic of them to not just let her have 1,500 at base. Anyway, last time we unlocked the launch aspect of commandos when staggered, so the game has actually started now. I was like, there's something missing in this combat that I distinctly remember being a thing, and then I'm like, oh, there it is. We found it.
Don't get predictable.
I'm kind of playing this hyper unga. Usually I should just be casting slow on these guys. The strongest Australian fighter, even though BA is an Australian, and that's what I like. If you're pure Australian, you get a debuff, so you gotta try and avoid it where you can. Yo, here's this big asshole. Grinding was good. It made it so I didn't immediately have massive trouble against this boy. There's no real point in debuffing this guy. The only real debuff I've got is slow. That in the second half, he's just gonna get permanent haste, and also become immune to everything. Oops. Man, you got fucking cooked. It's okay, I got you. Alright, we are at that fabled halfway point now, so it's about to start.
Follow my lead.
Alright, the behemoth's like, fuck it. My horn's a sword, I'm standing up now, and now I'm hasted. Yeah, we only just got Fang, so a lot of our good shit's not here yet. It's unfortunate once he phase transitions, his stagger system changes, so I can't say I find it very easy to ever get his shit maxed out. When he's on all fours, it's like 500%. Yep, alright. There, we tanked his biggest hit, so we can just coast now. An aspect I liked about 13 being my first was you have all these enemies that are military cyborgs and then later encounter the natural versions. Yeah, it's always neat. Adds a bit of a distinctness from Cocoon to Grand Pulse. Okay. After I would kill that thing, I would always, like, run back, save, and then just do that. That's it. How much did you grind? Lightning can't learn anything right now and has 6,500 CP. That's how much. Sorry, I went in ape mode for a second. It's okay. Whenever they expand the Crystarium, they keep making things more expensive, so... Grinding in areas before then has a big drop-off.
Hey, Fang. The others are safe, right?
Nope.
If any of us got caught, they'd make an announcement.
Yeah, they would. They'd have to let everyone know that the big badless sea can't hurt them no more. These Cocoon people, bunch of cowards and blowhards.
These Cocoon people have spent centuries under foul sea law, in constant fear of a Pulse invasion. If it weren't for Sarah, I'd have been out there too, hunting l'Cie. Would have been nothing but targets to me.
Well, Grand Pulse is just as twisted. Cocoon's a floating nest of vipers, ready to strike. Or so I thought.
Then I fought the regular soldiers and went, yo, they take like 3 hits and then fall down.
And destroying the nest is your... I mean, our focus now.
Not even 3 hits sometimes, yeah. The only time they can make those things challenging is when they throw 5 at you, and then I introduce them to Blitz.
Which means we must have completed our first focus.
You know, I just realized that was her communicator just now, and I was like, is she holding a vape?
Why can't I remember that part? My childhood's clear as day. But the one thing I need, it's
every JRPG got the part where part of your brain's ripped out.
Blank. Like an
I get on one knee and start kneeling as as the JRPG writer goes, guess what? They don't remember something. And I'm like, that's great, buddy. Let's fucking put it on the plate.
Vanille and me, we lost our past.
Lightning's brand is on her chest, where her heart is, and is always hidden. I wonder why.
You want to find them?
Something, subtext!
Be a Pulse l'Cie. An enemy of Cocoon.
Must have not meaning, since as I've been told, she has no character as a wife. You know?
If I don't figure out our focus...
Did you know that Matomu Toriyama likes a character they made? Crazy.
I'll tear down the sky if it'll save her.
I feel like some people could be cynical or like to make fun of him for that, but then I know numerous friends who are way worse with that, with OCs they made, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's just normal. And immediately someone in chat's going, imagine liking your OCs, crazy, yep. Thankfully, we don't need to worry about that. However, we do need to ask questions internally about why is the most hated and derided Final Fantasy that's treated in bad faith the most the one that predominantly in all 3 games stars a woman? I looked to the right as if I'm on camera and got jump scared because still, Twitter's logo is still Doge. I fucking hate that dude. Fuck that guy. Oh shit, 2 of these things. Oh no, they're actually playing with, they're fucking fighting with gas now. All right, I'll actually fucking play properly then. Hey, we got the proc. Okay, let's get on the other one now. It's a work in progress. It's only a % chance to hit. Alright, let's lifeguard. That dog that makes you pay $582 billion for your crimes. Yeah, it'd be like that. Jason continuing to be the funniest man yesterday. From finding out the Rules of Nature singer being the singer close in the distance to having his main account locked because Twitter doesn't know what he used me. What? I know he got locked. I was not aware of what he did. I know Ultima also got locked, but then he said, but he also said that Elon Musk should, satire be publicly executed, is what Ultima said. Which I'm shocked didn't get a full ban. I guess they fired the guy that's, extra upfront with that. He just said, what about Eve? Under Prowley's tweet, too. I thought that was funny because Prowley's just yelling, hey, don't say this shit! They're gonna ban me, too! We decided 3 which you'll use most often. No, I haven't yet, but Lightning will probably be in the front. I'm that person that always puts the pro tag in the main team. Okay, let's just finish you off. Oof. Oof. There, get you out.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, eyes on me, baby. Lightning is one of the better characters in the game. Should be always a solid pick. Yeah. It's probably gonna be Lightning, Sazh, and I'll cycle out the 3rd. Sazh gets haste pretty quickly, so. Probably tweeted 11 minutes ago. Why is Doge still here? Dude, the people that are left working on the Twitter backend for that insane guy took long enough to get Doge on the site. It's like the process of removing it is going to be very difficult for them. Axe's blade. Well, this is significantly weaker. Let's see. ATB charge. Recharges the ATB gauge each time an enemy is attacked. That could be useful. I'll wait until I have a lot of juice. It also broke retweets at the same time. Yeah. It's really funny, you know, because people would always complain about Twitter all the time for like years before this, and all their reasons weren't really justified, but now they are. I'm like, now the site's breaking every 12 hours.
No, huh?
Dissidia fixed Lightning by giving her a character, when Lightning's Dissidia characterization is the same, just the parts with Sarah cut out of it.
And then finally an eye.
And that 13 stops
Once
using
it opens all the way,
Blinded by Light as the main
you're
battle
done.
theme, 3rd of the way in.
Let's have a look.
You need to understand something incredibly important. If anyone has criticisms about Lightning and FF13, there is a 95% chance, and I'm being generous, that they did not fucking play this game.
It can speed up the process.
/ they played 5 hours of this game.
Pretty far along
They
now.
probably hit the part where they make you fight the robot again, and then it shoots ice chunks at you. And then this sucks, and then they stop playing it.
I hear that the Sanctum prevents people from leaving Cocoon. I'd like to see him try and stop me.
So, that's your plan.
Hmm?
Wish I had one. Without Sarah, without a future, there's nothing to plan for. There's no way out of this mess, and no way to fight it. I'm stuck trading blows with the Sanctum, but that's no plan. Even if we topple the
What I'm
government,
hearing is that Sarah's the
where's
root of
that
all
leave
13's
us?
problems.
with nothing
She
to fight
served
for,
too hard, so she had to be a
I might
rock
as
for
well be
this
dead.
game.
Your sister. You've got plenty. to
Lightning
fight
isn't
for.
my favorite pro tag
Think
either,
about it.
but she is quite good.
Don't
She
you
gets a
wanna
lot of
see
good stuff
Sarah
if
after she
you read
wakes up?
and like listen to
That's
her
your
speak
future
and stuff.
right there. All you gotta do is survive. It's
Lack of
simple.
explorable towns is my issue, but it's
Right.
understandable since 7th gen. No, I'm with you. The game, this game is good, but you also have to get into that mode that you're basically going to do nothing but just walk forward and continue fighting. And you're just like, you're doing combat for about 2 or 2.5 hours at a time with some cutscenes mixed in. You'll go into your skill tree thing and just hold the button and get all the stuff. So it kind of lives and dies on whether or not you like that that gameplay. I think the gameplay in this is quite good, so I'm actually cool with it. Or if you like the story of it, and I've got something rolling around in my noggin, so I do. Snow's alive somehow. He's a Lissy, so he got like super buffed. Hope's hurt a little bit. I think his entire body would have shattered if Snow didn't roll his way into taking every impact of them falling off the building. Yeah, Sarah does a lot through existence to push her husband over here and her sister forward. He was Sentinel when he fell. Steel Guard can fix anything. I do find it strange you don't find Hope's Eidolon here. Yeah, when he kind of explodes with energy, you think it's going to be there, but nah. Genuinely, I think it's because they wanted half of the Eidolons to be on Cocoon and the other half to be on Pulse, in the Pulse section of the story. They wanted 3 in the first half, 3 in the second half. And they're like, nah, we've already decided that we're doing Sazh's, a little bit soon, so.
Violators will be treated as enemy combatants.
I think you only get 2 in Pulse. Yeah, I was thinking like first half, second half thing, where it's like, first half of the game you got Shiva, you got Odin, you get Brynhildr.
Time to move.
But then after you do the big ship where you can control everybody, then it becomes, I think it's Hope's, then it's Fang's, then it's Vanille's. I believe Vanille's the last one.
Follow me.
All the good JRPGs got the, we're trying to illustrate a moment in the story, the battle theme is replaced with the overworld theme. Except Final Fantasy IX, that has 4 songs in it. I'm sorry that I keep saying it. I'm sorry. That game, I was shocked, alright? I have not played the 13 sequels before. Okay, not entirely true. I played the Final Fantasy 13-2 demo on Xbox 360 before the game came out. That was about it. I mainly did that because I was desperate to play anything because I was poor, and I'm like, I own this. I can download this thing, man. So, sometimes you get tired of your other 360 options of Aegis Wing and Doritos Crash Course.
You want some?
Yeah, we should get the background, guys. Wait, not divide, slash and burn it. Actually, yeah, we should go for Orion. His stagger bar is getting closer. Oh no, he's just dead. Never mind. Not even looking. 9 has a wonderful soundtrack. I will just forever be upset about the fact that they're like, we got like 3 battle tracks. I'm just like, Uematsu, just make some more. We know you got the fucking dog in you. You got a fucking Cerberus in you. I'm just saying, when you fight Garland and they play the generic boss theme, I'm like, somebody fucked up. The end of Final Fantasy VIII's final boss has like 4 songs in it. I'm just, I'm just saying, man. That's how I feel about Xenogears. Like, yeah, I'll bet. There's a lot of things that are not done. One day it'll be done. They finished the rest of its story in the video game Hi-Fi Rush on Xbox. I think even FF1 has more battle themes than 9 does. Don't say that to me! Don't be telling the truth on stream like that! I always bust out the example of what if FF4 you're fighting the 4 fiends and it's just the default boss theme. But then my brain went, what if you fight Seymour and Unileska and it's just the normal boss theme? And I'd be like, dude, no. I'm gonna... Oh. I enjoy the Final Fantasy IX soundtrack. There's not enough of the soundtrack, is entirely what I'm saying. I actually like Necron's theme quite a bit. And also the fact that they ripped off Queen. I think there's some good stuff over there. Do you not have a commando medic set up? I guess I don't. Whatever, our party makeup's gonna change pretty soon. We're almost at the fight the DMC2 helicopter bit. What? All the best soundtracks rip off Queen. Just looking Guilty Gear Strive. Fucking Guilty Gear Strive. So it goes so hard. Black belt. Oh yeah, I put 2 power wristbands on you. Fizz resistance up by 10. Sure, I'll take it. You're supposed to be a tank. One thing that set me as I was introduced to Transkuja's theme by its alternate name, The Darkness of Eternity, which I prefer over its name of Dark Messenger. Dude, sometimes they'll name a track and I'm like, eh! KH3's final boss name, Dark Domination, I'm like, not feeling it. Not feeling it. Similarly, I'm not actually feeling that song, but you know, it's just, yeah. Well, that's, you know, we've litigated that, from time to time. You saw that Overwatch 2 announced a new support hero? Yes, I believe I did a quote tweet saying that they looked like a 2010s Disney animated film's twist villain. It wasn't a Shimomura song, it doesn't count. Of course, dude! I don't know, Ishimoto just woke up and said, for one game and one game only, I will produce, mostly mid. I feel bad for Blue Dragon. Most people remember Eternity from Charles Barkley. I can't even feel bad for Blue Dragon because I haven't played it, so I don't even know if it's good or not. I just know it was one of those things where it was a Mistwalker game where they didn't, like, fully make it. It's that one thing.
Tear it up.
I mentioned it in a previous stream, like, Mistwalker's known as, like, Sakaguchi's studio that worked with Xbox for some RPGs, and as it turns out, most of the dev work was made by a middleware studio that they partnered with, which is kind of interesting. I am going to simply wait until after you do the big attack. There we go. Blue Dragon had some issues, I'll bet. It was the same guys from Vampire Reign, that is true. It was our tune. You can technically connect a line between Lost Odyssey and Balan Wonderworld.
We'll see who's left standing. This'll be quick. You want some?
Dark Domination is probably my favorite boss theme. Yeah, that take is so hot, I genuinely feel like I need to go to the hospital, but that's fine. I don't think it's bad, I just don't think it's one of my favorites necessarily. Arzest also helped them make Fantasian. Yeah, they have a pretty tight history. And let's go for the finish. You saying favorite of that series was making my mind like think about it for a bit, and Read Chain of Memories. Yeah, it's probably that. Yeah, Lord of the Castle is probably my favorite. Let's see who's left standing. I think it was We'll See, but the fact that you could even entertain that one, I think is funny. I'm impressed he's even doing this maneuver. Nothing made me feel like I was winning harder. There's one where he minds like Marluxia's theme is the greatest remix we could ever make of Lord of the Castle. I'm like, good lord, dude. Hit the mic, my bad. There we go. He's moving a thing. Oh, he was serving so hard. What a great fight. Fucking great. Awesome. Love it.
Why'd you save me?
I was asked to keep you safe. By lightning. And by Nora. I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. I put her in danger. I know that.
Like instantly in danger.
Things right.
You told me before that you couldn't.
And that words were useless and a lot of other things I shouldn't have said. Like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to set things straight. So I didn't. I thought if I couldn't make up for it,
Enter the Darkness is good, yeah.
apologies in the world wouldn't mean a thing.
I don't think all of Ishimoto's stuff in that game's
So I
bad.
decided
It's
I had to find
actually
a
like
way to pay for
it's
it
like half and
first,
half for me.
before I'd even have the right to say sorry. But it's like you said. I was using that as an excuse so I could run from my own guilt. That hit home.
So it's a coincidence Mom's name is Nora, like the rebellion, right?
Look, Hope. I know
You
what
know,
happened with
I
my
hadn't
friend.
really considered it.
I don't deny it, and I am sorry. Here. That's lights, isn't it?
I then just Googled it going, wait a minute. Oh yeah, they are both. That's
It was
funny
a
as
present
shit.
From Sarah. To keep her safe.
I appreciate that they don't make light of it, which means that they're infinitely more intelligent than Zack Snyder. Sorry, guys, I had to do it.
I'll find a way.
It came up in my brain.
Just give me time. If nothing I do is good enough, then I'll take any punishment you want to dish out.
She's gone, Snow. You can take the blame, but it won't bring her back.
That is true, man.
I'm sorry.
I knew it all along. I knew it, but they had to blame someone. They had to. I needed a reason.
I really like that fucking sound effect as he puts the thing back in. I need to get me a knife that when I pull it, it goes.
Take it out on me. And keep yourself alive until you do.
Ow. Looking at this detail, I do like their LaCie brand. It looks like it's really embossed and stuff.
Look at that. You don't even need any help.
He has so much stamina. Yeah, I think his health is like 1100. This is pretty good.
Just let me catch my breath.
Uh-oh. Oh no, it's the fucking thing again. Yeah, that's about what I expected.
Always the hero. You want to die? You can't. I won't let you.
Coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb. Yeah, we're gonna need to get all of these real quick. Oh, okay, you already got everything you can. Oh yeah, I love the team shift stuff, and doing it within cutscenes really smart. I like when the gameplay and the narrative fuse together. We call this this is the term ludokino. I thought it was called Peak. Yeah, it's also Peak. It was already Peak before, really, so. Oh no, he's scanning me. He's scanning this kid's balls. Uh-oh, that's not good. Gasp, we can't win this fight. Okay, now we can.
He's okay.
Sure you're up to this? Thing'll never know what hit it.
All right, Hope, you've been armed with your gay mothers. Let's get to go. Get work. Fuck him up. What options do we have here? That's the one I'm looking for. Uh-oh, you're gonna die. Put a medic on now.
Quit wasting my time.
At this point, we just need him on Synergist. Is there any other? Ah, yeah, this is the only one with Synergist on it. Okay. All right, those are the two buffs. If you die here, they let you reconfigure. Yeah, I don't think I'll die, but at the very least, I want to get everything online. Yeah, I guess we'll go Calm Rav Rav. Yeah, it makes sense if medics generate aggro. They're like, we want you to focus on keeping your baby safe. Okay. Are you ready to go up? Yeah, you are. Funny. It's funny because he's stuck in the air. Hey, launch it. All right. Big Hope is the fastest cast speed. Oh, okay, that's neat. This guy was stuck in a Marvel combo. Yeah, that's why this game's combat's so good. Alright, let's make it so Hope's the actual medics. Lightning is not that great at it at the moment. Oh, that's a big one. And we're good. Alright, time to punish your balls. Up you go. I'm gonna desync her attacks from what they were earlier. Okay. Look at this guy, he's crazy. There we go. Hey, look, we 5-starred it. Here, I don't need this.
Operation Nora didn't work out. Oh, my.
She's like, oh, thank God, you're no longer radicalized into baby ISIS.
Lightning. Me too. I mean, at least I'll try. I'll try to watch out for you two.
Don't forget about this one.
He's dead. He's just on the ground. Hold on. Snow, throw some fucking cures at this guy. He's not, or Hope, do that. He's not doing good over here.
Knowing you'll always be welcome, no matter how much has changed. That's what having a home is all about.
Yeah, we still have a little bit more going on. Our young man here needs to go see Daddy.
Hope.
Mom's gone.
Sorry to have to tell you this. Your wife is fucking dead. It's unfortunate. She got like a couple hits in.
Nora.
Dad, I know.
I like his future tie, by the way. That's like really loose. Yeah, earlier when they're like, yeah, my dad, he lives in like this street 38A, and I'm like, this is the most modern Final Fantasy. They live in an apartment complex.
Find out you're sheltering the sea, they'll...
You're my son. This is your home.
I love Hope's dad so much. Like, Hope spends, like, a couple of cutscenes going like, oh, we can't do anything with my dad. He doesn't care about anything or hates anything. Because it's just, like, random shit, probably, of, like, we don't get along enough, but he doesn't come to realize that, oh, he loves his son, and it's fucking, this is a crisis. It's that usual thing where, like, all kids have a perception of their parents that's a bit different from what actual reality is, and I appreciate that they did some aspect of that here. Motherfucker, look at this shelf setup. A circle in the middle, and then we got, like, tiles set up here for the set. Okay, I can kind of see what the dad was thinking about this, or what Nora was thinking about that, I guess. A handful of academic texts and homemakers' magazines occupy otherwise sparse shelves, but none of Hope's possessions are to be seen. God! No wonder they could go on vacation to fucking Bodum or fucking whatever. They're fucking loaded.
Now for an update on the situation in Palumpolum.
Hello, Kirk Thornton. What's going on?
And the military has now launched an all-out campaign to eliminate them. In the event you must leave your home, please follow the instructions broadcast on this channel.
Must be the kid's family.
Roughly 2,500 civilians believed to have come in contact with the Lassie are now being held in quarantine by the Sanctum. Our latest
yeah, most 14-year-olds have a chip on their shoulder. I didn't want. I wanted to off myself at 14.
Lay down.
Oh, right.
He's like, all right, I'm good. Ah, the elusive Snowvilliers nipple. That's pretty good.
He gave it back to me. Said he didn't need it anymore.
Go figure.
It was too much. What happened to Sarah? All I could think about was, what could I have done? I hated myself for not trusting her. It hurt too much. I couldn't face it. Look, Snow. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
For what?
Everything.
I kind of called you a dipshit multiple times. Didn't support you liking my sister. Punched you a couple
If you told me your real
times.
name, I suppose I could.
Have Sarah tell you. When she comes back.
Deal.
It'd be really funny. It's like, my name's Samantha. I'd be like, you definitely don't look it.
He wants to talk.
Wait, is her name kept a secret till the end? I guess so, yeah. Lightning and Snow's first meeting was at, like, a terrorist attack, I think. Was it? Okay.
The blame is mine. I couldn't save her.
If it wasn't for Snow, I wouldn't be here right now.
Snow. Did Nora... Did she say anything to you?
Hope. She said to get him home.
And that's exactly what you've done. Face to face like this, it's hard to believe you're all dangerous fugitives. But the entire world is scared.
This looks like lower to mid upper class at minimum. Yeah, this is... Dude's got money.
Bumped into you. Sometimes it's even just people who've walked by one of you. They think they're tainted and want every one of them purged.
The Sanctum's a puppet of the Foul Sea. To them, our lives don't mean anything at all. We'll stop this. Take down the Sanctum and save Cocoon.
You've thought that through? If Lassie take down the Sanctum, fear of Pulse will only get worse. It won't stop at fear. People will take up arms and stand against you. Can you imagine it? The rampant violence.
When the government's control is gone, the citizens will revolt.
So what then? We're supposed to just smile and eat a bullet? That means you too.
I know I'm part of this. I'm on your side of the fence. Harbor of Lassie and a public enemy.
Coming here was a bad idea.
This is your home. We're all here. Let's figure this out together. Huh?
I hate it when my power goes out and the rock music starts playing. This is the part where Keanu Reeves shows up, says, "Yeah," and then kills 800 people. Okay, they're fishing, alright.
Hope! In the back! You're not ready for this. I'll stay here. Snow, help my dad.
Come on.
I was half afraid his dad was gonna get gunned down. Understandable. We're back in, baby. It's over. We're so back. I was thinking about the difference between this and the last set, and I was like, oh yeah, we're leading with lightning now. It sounded like that dude said Unga, which I agree. Oh yeah, this security deposit's fucking ruined. It's okay, I think they're gonna repossess the apartment. You can grind off guild items to sell in this place. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, the incentive chips. Yep, those are worth a decent amount.
We barricade ourselves in here, they're not gonna just give up and go away.
Let's see. You have 8,500. 5K, you got everything. You have 13,000. Did I get all of your things yet? I didn't. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, that's gonna be... Hold on. Number get bigger. Okay, that's it. Alright, he's got like 9K bank debt cap, so that's pretty decent. I'm gonna be honest, Chad, I might try and get a little bit of money here. Not a lot, but I think I could do a couple of cycles of these guys in this room. I love jumping up so I can be 20 feet in the air so I can, you know, hit them point blank with Thundara.
The adrenaline's flowing now.
Yeah, they gotta use tech to make them use spells. They don't get it naturally through the cyber aliens like we do. It's been a minute since we used lightning as the focus, so I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. Back to 4 ATB again. I guess I could just pick any shop. Let me see components we've picked up in a bit. Yeah, incentive chips. I'd like to get some of those. I don't know how many fights this place has before the cutoff, though. I guess I could check the map. Not a lot. Okay. Man, it looks like a cutscene will play if I get to the other side there. Then they'll probably make me fight the DMC2 chopper. I have jalapeno chips. That's an organic thing, so they probably wouldn't sell well. This is how I would grind, by the way. You pop that save, and then just soft reset our way back. Thankfully on Series X the load's pretty quick too. Basically the fastest way to get these guys back on screen. Yeah, money's kind of a pain in the early game here, or at least in this part, because things don't really drop cash, but they'll sometimes drop sellables, and that's great. Poor guy. He's just doing his 9 to 5 and they're making him pay overtime just to get fucking rinsed. Let's get him, sisters. That's the Hope is fucking playing David Lynch in that one meme image for that. I believe that Mario movie is opening tomorrow, so I'm gonna go check that out, I imagine. I was just remembering that that's opening, so I think I'll just go up and see him go bing bing wahoo. Alright, that man's been erased. I always forgot Blizzard has a delay hit in 13. I guess that business division just likes that concept because the 7 remake version also has that where it like hits and then pops. Anyway, did we get any of them to drop? We did. We actually got 2 more. Nice. Alright, chat, here's what we're going to do. I want money real bad. But I don't want to make something boring stream-wise, so we will do this 3 more times. And then the bartender in my head will make me stop. If we had ended the stream on this, I would have come back with like 60 of these, and I would have been rich forever. But we will not do that this time. The stream's gonna be shorter than the other one, so I don't want a third of it to be KZ fights two clumps of people inside a damaged apartment. But I need you to know that I had the potential in my heart. Thank you, Soylent Chef, by the way. Appreciate it. That seems fine. You should already have enough money to be good for now. Yeah, but if I do 3 more runs here, I'll be nice. I like overpaying. What I'll do is, I don't know what the optimal thing to do is. I'll end up buying 40 or 50 stacks of an organic item for 80 bucks in the shop. And then just buy a bunch of technological materials, and then I just spam upgrades for weapons. I don't really see a benefit in buying potions in this game. Just make the rest of the stream this. It'd be funny. It'd be funny, but I do want to make some progress though. Bonk. But how'd you guys not know I was here? You deserve to be dead then. Fucking dumbasses. I like how they blew out the entire roof. Alright, 2 more to go. With the Mario movie in theaters tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna double up and watch the Mario movie and the Air Jordan biopic that Ben Affleck's directing, because that looked good too. That and Uber kind of costs a little bit of money, so I'm like, if I'm going, I might as well double up. It made a lot more sense when I thought, oh yeah, Ubering is gonna end up being like $30 both ways, so. Looking on the side here, we got April's PS Plus games. Meet Your Maker, Tales of Iron. Don't care about those. That Sackboy's Big Adventure game that came out when the PS5 came out. It's nice. I'm like, oh, okay. That's something that I didn't pick up that I might play at some point. Probably not on stream after I heard there was a lot of licensed stuff in there. I try to go out and see movies and stuff because I don't have a job that allows me to go outside, and I think I'll go insane if I don't do something. Oops, forgot to kill the other guy. I say go out to, like, keep myself from going crazy, but, then I think about that time I saw Dragon Ball Superhero on, when it released in theaters, and then afterward, when I was waiting for my Uber, someone tried to talk to me, and I went, no, this isn't good. I'm like, oh, man, I'm like, we need, this car needs to hurry up. Okay, I'm gonna be honest here, chat. I have no problem talking to someone in a public environment. However, this person... There's no nice way to say about it. They were on a spectrum, and I don't necessarily want to contend with the conversation. But I'm glad they had a great time. Anyway, this is our last run, which means we just get to run forward now. I see Jason has finally escaped Twitter jail, so I was just going, man, I'm really glad that that Twitter has added a function to his website to just fuck with Falcom fans now. The trailer for the Barbie movie dropped. Yeah, I saw people talking about the poster, and I'm like, okay, trailer must be coming. That is the movie thing where they usually just drop a trailer, then like, or they drop a poster, and then like the next day they drop the trailer for it. I saw the new Spider-Verse movies trailer, and I'm like, oh yeah, that looks great. I need to rewatch Spider-Verse. I was a bit less warm on it, mainly because everyone online was incredibly annoying about MCU Spider-Man at the time, which made it come off way more contrarian. Also, I didn't have this big TV at the time, so I'd like to look at it again. I'm just glad more Ryan Gosling personalities can just come in. That was why I waited so long to watch it too. Yeah, it's very hard to get into a thing that's high quality when everyone's like, "Sound like this thing that I didn't watch." I'm like, "Thanks, buddy." Hold up, do I own I think I bought Spider-Verse on Blu-ray. I think I might have. Yes. I bought it when I bought a stack of 4K things at the time. I think I threw it in when I bought all 3 Nolan Batman films because I wanted to hear Bane say things on my big television.
Oh.
Okay, we're good. Let me sell these and have a look at how much I made scratch-wise. Components. Incentive chip 5, that's good enough. I will mess with that later. What can play 4K things? I think it's like Xbox One S, PS5, the new Xbox. Yeah, I think it's that stuff that can play like a 4K that had 4K Blu-ray in it. I know the PS4 Pro didn't have one because Xbox used that as a gotcha when it was about to come out, and it was really funny. They're like, our console runs like shit, but it can play 4K Blu-rays on it. I'm planning on playing the Bouncer on real hardware soon, since you've played it. Is the game truly unplayable without pressure-sensitive buttons? Yes, if you do not have pressure-sensitive buttons, every single attack you do is going to be heavy. Your lights and your heavies in that game are entirely determined on that, so you would have to go and seek out a controller that can do that. You could maybe get through it, but you're definitely limiting it. The PlayStation 2, for people who did not know, has pressure-sensitive buttons. It was one of the next-gen features of the time. Very few games used it, but the Bouncer did. Depending on how hard you press it, determines your hits. Thankfully, that game in the options menu has a calibration thing, so you're able to like actively test it and see it. Oh yeah, most third-party controllers forgot that feature was in. Man, Snow, you're so cool.
Some kind of monster? I'm flesh and blood, like you, an ordinary citizen of Cocoon. Don't you get it? This has been our home our whole lives. How could we even think about destroying it? We want to protect this place just as much as you.
He's on our side. He's lying. What if he's telling us it's a trick?
You must be Snow Villiers.
Oh man, it's Yag Rosh.
Yag Rosh, SciComm Division. I understand your plight. However, the Pulse threat is not so easily dismissed. The very existence of you
can't lie to me, that's Thancred. That's not fair. He came first.
Tell me, do you really think your life is worth more than the lives of millions of Cocoon citizens? I do not. And so, it falls to me to order your execution. It's that simple. It is my responsibility to see you put down. Your lives are forfeit.
Oh, cut the crap! You want the sea? Then kill the sea! Why do other people have to die? The purge has got to stop!
Do you think we want to purge our own people? If any trace of Pulse remains, the populace will erupt into chaos.
without sacrifice, without the purge, Cocoon will die. Who fired? I gave no order! No!
Oof. Ouch.
We're leaving.
My bones.
Hope.
He's not dead, right? No, of course not. It would be very anticlimactic if a main SciComm Sanctum character would show up for one cutscene and then the following one get brutally murdered in an uneventful way. They would never do that in Final Fantasy XIII.
I want to stay here. There's no place for Alyssey. I'm going with the others. We'll survive somehow.
I get. Okay. Yeah, it's a good idea, actually.
I promise you that. Dad, I hate to run out on you.
You're not running! This is not running away. You've made a choice. You'll survive and do what needs to be done.
You mean... complete my focus?
Don't you worry about that. You make the choice.
Hope's dad's like Angus. He's got the glasses and the hair. This reminds me when I played The Last of Us 2 and there was a chunk of the chat that said a character was a Neil Druckmann self-insert because they had a man bun.
Thanks, Dad.
It's not entirely the same, but it reminded me of it. And I went, man, that stream was kind of terrible, wasn't it? Oh shit, I was hoping during all the chaos the attack helicopter would leave. Unfortunately, it has not.
Our turn, hero.
What? I can handle a little gas.
Catch your breath. I'm throwing some hits for you.
I need to get a screenshot of that specific line just being like anytime I'm watching Peak. Okay, this thing everyone kept saying this part sucks, so I'm waiting.
Keep out of this.
I only vaguely remember it. Oh, okay, that's why that fucking hurt. Okay, let's get to work. Ow. Alright, I'm just waiting on Shell. Okay. I hate forced diversity in video games. Can't believe that. They're running Ravager, Commando, and Medic. Come on. I mean, he's right about that. Yeah, there's no way we can run Relentless Assault. Its DPS is so high, we pretty much have to deal with this the whole way. Oh, no wonder this is a nightmare. Now that I'm looking up, this thing has fucking capped stagger. The trick is destroying the various pieces. I'm gonna be honest, I was only looking at my health. There are multiple targets, aren't there? Yes, there are. I'm an idiot. Okay, we are now switching targets. Yep, sorry, Chad. I was looking at a couple of things. Now we're good. Now we're getting to work. It's okay, the first chunk's almost dead. Yeah, we'll get in this cycle right here. Okay. Next we'll get the guns near its pussy. Uh-oh, not good. Our debuffs are going to, our buffs are going away. Alright, after we take out this gun, I'm gonna fucking reapply everything. It's less surrounded and more, there's a thing directly in front of us. I hate to actually you like that, but that is kind of what's going on. If you go commando with lightning, she uses her gun in a cool way the only time in the game. Huh.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, Yeti's putting up an FF10 2-shirt and a Xenoblade 2 shirt today, which is nice. Lightning's going commando, as always. Just letting it ride. Alright, next, the hall. Oh yeah, that is the gun thing she does. She just busts out the Uzi. And finishing off the hull. And that did a shit ton of damage to the main. Ah, okay, now the Sky Tank has, like, no health left. Uh-oh! Ah, okay, we're good. And the stagger. Alright, put him to bed.
Odin.
Oh, chat was thinking the same thing. I was like, yeah, we just need to go in now.
Clear the field. Lend me your blade.
Macaque.
We'll carve out a new fate. Wrath of Odin.
I had to get it in before the buzzer. Ow.
Well done.
That's great, we got the horse on screen. Nailed it. Yay, more stuff! Oh god, another!
Again? There's no end to these guys.
It's okay, we got it.
Hey, you bang. Need a ride?
Lips, hair, must be Jordan.
Right, let's move it.
Aside from the internal bleeding, Snow's doing pretty alright.
Take care, Dad.
When it comes to home and family,
Odin's back as the Zantetskin isn't a guaranteed one-hit KO. That's funny, because in a lot of games it isn't, and it's random.
the last.
I'm like, these guys did not play Kingdom Hearts, where half the time it's not gonna kill anything. Sazh, you're rich, alright?
Seasick?
As soon as I get that menu, we're popping off.
I'm fine.
Okay then.
Yeah, reminder in the plot, Lightning's like, I'm gonna go in this direction to fucking kill everything. And Sazh, being a normal man, went, no! And then went in the opposite direction. Did we hit 20,000 points? Fucking yeah, we did. 24,000 CP. Let's see if we can use some of it. Alright, let's get Commando up. Commando level up. All right, he's a Commando 3. I actually thought I was gonna cap everything with him, but tragically, they give you a lot of the Commando right up front. Let me see what I got for her. Medic. Hold up, do I have everything medic-wise for you that was down here? I thought I saw some dark energy down here. No, we're good. How do I get back up there? There we go. Raise. Okay, that's good. Get another accessory slot and fail to get up here, is what I imagine. Yep. Alright, we got a lot. We got more than they probably expect us to get at this point.
There's so many people.
Thank you, Dog Mom, by the way. Appreciate the resub.
Don't get separated.
Oh yeah, Saboteur and Synergist are pretty important in this.
Not a lot of security here. Yeah, for these people, the Lassie panic must still seem like a world away. Huh. Oh, hey. Looks like they're putting Eidolons on parade. Starting soon. What do you say? Let's go check it out.
Sure. Huh?
We interrupt this program to bring you a breaking news update. The Lassie who surfaced in Palumpolum and attacked the city's citizens are still on the run from authorities. Sanctum soldiers are tracking their...
About how often will the next episode of the Weekly Jam be updated?
The presence of hostages has been confirmed.
About how often? One episode?
What's wrong?
Episode? Like, I guess you mean the frequency of them coming back or whatever. I don't know. Scheduling's really hard, guys. It's incredibly hard to get us together to film it. And I don't want to push my co-hosts into doing it unless they have time and they're like into it, you know? I like how I go through this entire speech despite the fact that when we end this stream I'm recording it. But you know, aside from that, they're gone. Am I high? Did we see that? Anyway, yeah, the next episode of the Weekly Jam is being recorded in like 2.5 hours, if all goes well. It'll take a little time though before it happened. I shitted. Happens to the best of us. Anyway, get going. Who's in this oomphy in this game? Hope or Vanille? It's Hope.
Hey, loosen up. Gotta make the most of this. Right?
I knew we'd be saying goodbye soon. Better to do it with a smile. The Pompous Sancta Parade, a pageant commemorating the war between Cocoon and Pulse.
I forget how close we're getting to some of Vanille's story stuff that pisses me off, but I feel like we're getting closer.
The show is starting. Look.
I'm glad we picked up a new CD.
It's party time, little lady.
I love Phantom X just yelling, Carbuncle! In Final Fantasy! They're going up to a McDonald's going, is that French fries? Man, this is great. Those guys were getting shot at in Palumpolum. Meanwhile, we're checking out this sick fucking concert.
With pulse-born spite and savage might, I will destroy Cocoon!
Oh, I forgot that this was a fucking propaganda show for a second.
Here comes the attack from Pulse.
The evil Lassie summons Ifrit. Oh fuck, is that a McFlurry? I want a McFlurry.
With trusty blade and Falsey's aid, I will defend Cocoon! To battle! You dare oppose me? I will fulfill my focus!
Ragnarok!
Falsey grant me strength!
Good Lassie. Is this 16? Yeah. I was about to say, that did look like Velafor.
Sometimes I had to wonder, could our deaths have brought back peace?
Yeah.
Where to next, little lady?
I'll let you decide. Just keep on smiling.
I know. A Nautilus Park Day. With Sazh.
Yeah, but should we really be playing around?
Forget about that heavy stuff for a while. And maybe this'll just fade away.
Okay.
Great. Let's roll.
Dude's really depressed, but he's trying his best to, like, make her feel better, but he doesn't know that she's secretly evil. Am I doing the FE Engage DLC tomorrow? I didn't even know that it was coming out, so no. I'm like, this is a grown daddy. His job is to entertain the young ones.
What's in Nautilus Park anyway?
It's a huge amusement park, built by the Sanctum. Bet they never expected to see visitors.
So, is this place special?
I promised Dodge. I was gonna bring him someday. Hope I can at least tell him about it.
You'll get the chance.
Maybe. I do know where they're keeping him.
Can I come with you?
Sure. More the merrier. What about you?
Sazh be like, sure, I need a medic.
Special? No.
Really? Now that is kind of sad.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm kidding. I didn't mean to upset you.
Well, I'm just fine, thank you. I wanted to tell him everything, but I couldn't.
Yeah, you could.
Not until the time was right.
That is my video game story red flag. Anytime that happens, I go, all right, you lose 3 points.
Last call. Clock tower sound like here. I find something new.
Wait for me.
Every time I come here, I find something.
It's back to work tomorrow. Wonder where we can go on this thing.
Look at that sheep. I've seen the sheep. They're on screen. Don't worry. They're big chillin'.
It's back to work tomorrow.
Every time I come here,
We go to the females.
I remember you hating that a lot in Tales of Vesperia. Tales of Zestiria had it the worst. Mainly because they're like, I can't tell you about a thing, but then they're like, I will inject myself into other skits where other people are talking to announce that I don't know it, and then I'm like, yeah, your story is just really bad.
Oh, I thought I smelled something. That's Chocobo, isn't it? Welcome to Nautilus, the city of dreams. Oh.
Let's not talk about Scarlet Nexus.
Somebody's excited.
Yeah. Hey, you can make some new friends.
Dodge is crazy about chocobos. He really wanted to come here.
Let's look around.
Indeed. And in we go.
Reminded me of home, the wilderness of Pulse.
Hey, come back here.
Oomphy has now escaped captivity inside your hair. The Chocobo chick has taken wing. Find where the fugitive fledgling is hiding. Could not have gone far yet. I've located you.
Did we always sell these toys?
Gotta be around here.
You cleaning? You getting cleaned up? Alright, that's good. You've blocked the road.
Coming through.
Thank you. JRPG's like giving you challenges and giving you an accessory right before it, so let me see what this one is. Ah, it's poison resist. Ah, yeah. I should have assumed it's a star thing, so.
We hope you enjoy.
Hold on. It would be inappropriate to not save at every save point in the game. You go, KZ, there's a save point every 3 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, but there might be something dangerous. Sorry, I'm looking at something on the side here. Don't you worry, chat. It kind of got me for a second. I'll mention it in a minute.
Part of the gang already.
Mm-hmm. Always good to be among friends.
The fun times are doubled, and your worries feel far away.
And nothing ever seems as scary when you have someone to share it with.
Yeah. You're still number one, of course.
Of course. Thanks, Vanille. Now, when I see Dodge, I can tell him about the chocobos. He's being held by the military.
Psychon, you mean?
Yeah, since he's a cocoon Lassie. They're running tests. They're trying to figure out his focus. I'm turning myself in.
Huh?
I know they execute Lassie, but hey, they're not total monsters. They'll listen to a final request. They'll have to. Before the end, I want to talk to Dodge one last time. I want to tell him about these chocobos. I want to tell him about everything I've seen.
But wait! Sazh!
Listen, I don't want you to worry. You're not part of this. You'll have plenty of time to split before I surrender.
That's not what I meant!
I'm sorry, Vanille. I'm tired of all this running.
But... you can't. What about Dodge? It's a Lassie because of someone from Pulse. You can't give up without getting revenge. I know who it is. I know who's responsible for the accident. The accident at Uriday.
I'm just thinking of that dude in the banana costume, but it's her.
The Lassie who ruined your life was...
I hate being interrupted by birds. Oh, no, there's gunfire, too. Okay. What?
Soldiers? Where'd they come from? Get out of here, Vanille.
Says, like... Vanille's like, how could this possibly have happened? He's like, actually, this is something we also have here besides the purge called racial profiling. She's like, oh, is it because you're black? It's like, no, it's because you're Australian. Okay, you are making a good point. I guess we're just gonna have to kill. Alright, let me look at what paradigms you have on tap. Slash, alright, Commander Ravager, Commando Medic, Synergist, Saboteur. Let me make one here that's, Synergist Medic. Yeah, there we go. They knew. Okay. Yeah, what's up, buddies? Let's go. So-called free thinkers. Alright, let's get to work. I was like, man, this is a lot of guys, and it's like, one of them died to one attack, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
This is gonna sting.
Which edit is your favorite right now? Oh. I don't like playing favorites. I think it's kind of rude. I don't want to make anyone feel bad if they don't win.
I'm ready for anything.
Hey!
This is gonna sting.
Oh, of course the Brog's good. Look at it. It's a fucking nightmare down there.
This is gonna sting. Time for
Hold on. I was thinking...
I owe ya.
Oh, yeah. So I was trying to pull out something. One of the things that I hate that Japanese media used to do whenever they were talking about game development of something that was upcoming was giving you a percentage on how far along it's been made. I remember there was an article at one point that said Final Fantasy XIII is 7% complete. So I was trying to find that. So I just searched the FF13 tag on Gamatsu on the side here. And since Nomura was involved from a character designer perspective, it has a lot of really old articles in there. And the one that knocked me out was the article entitled Nomura: Kingdom Hearts 3 will not be out by 2012. Yeah, that one really got me. I'm sorry. You know, he was not lying.
This is gonna sting.
2012. You need to understand, right? Right after Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, every Japanese interview was asking about 3 until it was announced. And then after it was announced, every interview was in fact also still about Kingdom Hearts 3. I dug deep, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on page 62 on Gamatsu's page here. Oh, this one didn't age entirely accurately. This one from February of 2010. Nomura said that Sora will be appearing in future titles. He can't not say which. He hints that his next appearance will come from the Kingdom Hearts Tokyo team, currently at work on Final Fantasy Versus 13, or the Birth by Sleep Osaka team. Regarding Kingdom Hearts 3, fans and partners alike are still pressing us for it, so we'll work to realize it as soon as possible. 9 years later, well, we got it! Do you think we're getting a glimpse of 4 this year? I'm gonna say probably not.
This is gonna sting.
It depends if they want to do the thing they did when 3 was new, where they're like, this shit ain't ready yet, but we'll show you like 40 seconds tagged to the end of another Kingdom Hearts product. It was dire getting it off the ground. It just came down to a thing. It was like, we can't get that greenlit yet. People that work on a console game are not ready yet. And it was to that degree that they literally had to make it so that Osaka team had to staff up and be the console one. When it became clear that that Tokyo team was just not going to have time anymore. But yeah, I could see them maybe sneaking something if they do another KH promo thing for Missing Link, where they're like, at the end, here's 40 seconds of a KH4 related teasy thing. But that's about the best you would get at the current moment in time. I've followed news on Square Enix properties online for over 15 years. I know how this shit works. Let's not talk about how these little dudes are among us. Why do you think I target them first? That's not good. Oops. Did not hit the right button for getting a heal up. I'm probably dead. Oh, that's good. They actually swapped to her target-wise, which saved me. Let me see. What is the oldest? I was trying to look up just now the oldest reference to Kingdom Hearts 3 via a Gamatsu. It is a rumor of it appearing at a show name that I do not know, because it looks like in the formatting it broke it. But they're like, Kingdom Hearts 3 rumor to be revealed tonight. Now, chat, based on tonight, what is your guess on when this was? I will now reveal. Tonight, posted August 2nd, 2008. It was a random, and just so you know how it's always been like this on the internet, this was a post entirely about an insider saying that it would be announced for the PlayStation 3. I wonder if this source link even works. It was posted on a WordPress. That's how you know this shit was old. Oh shit, it's up too. Oh, I gotta look at this. Oh man. When it's the internet, you just expect old posts to be dead. This is from Gams something. The Game Zone or something. Let me check this. Let me switch to this. Thank God this game isn't hard and I can just run a medic here. A informer inside Square Enix has told Go Online that KH3 is in pre-development and will be unveiled very soon. How soon? Hit the jump. The informer told us we could see it at the Square Enix event DK Zeta symbol 3713 or TGS. That one really got me. I tend to forget that Gamatsu has been around for a very long time. When I see, like, here's a post from 2008. Gamatsu is one of the best gaming news sites on the internet. It is run by literally one person. I trust insiders if they have a good track record, pretty much. But they have to be a real insider instead of like the Jeff Grubb thing where it's like, I'm going to guess 85 things over and over again and then I'm wrong about them, but everyone still listens to me because I work in games media, so they can't delete me from history. You want to know how old this website is, or how old these posts I'm looking at. The one directly above rumors of KH3 being revealed at Tokyo Game Show, is the next news story. Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories coming to North America this December. Some big PS2 game drops. Reminder that Europe just didn't get Rechain of Memories till the HD port, by the way. That was a North America only release, I guess. God, the way we used terminology back in the day was also crazy, because this is also at a time where people didn't say remaster. Which is crazy to me, because the next article I see on the side as I look at Gamatsu's Kingdom Hearts related news from 14 years ago, they have one here of PS2 games that should be ported to Blu-ray for PS3, and I'm like, I guess that's what we said, is put it on Blu-ray, because the PS3 used Blu-ray as their disc format. This was directly in response to God of War 1 and 2 coming out on PS3. I'm gonna throw up because one of the ones that they suggested was Persona 3 and 4, and that didn't get it for fucking several more years. And it wasn't even on fucking a main console. They were portables. I'm very entertained by some of that.
Not going down that easy.
This is why they give you a star pendant in the early area. The literal next fight, they have someone who does fucking poison on you.
Oh, getting serious now.
Diet Omega. I believe it's Diet Warmech. I just like being that guy that mentions Warmech from Final Fantasy 1. I'm a sicko like that.
I owe you.
Do I have double Ravager on here? I definitely do.
No stopping us.
Dual casting. Let's get it going.
This is gonna sting. I know what this calls for.
This is actually the difficulty spike of the game, not the previous boss. Yeah, it makes sense. I remember Brynhilde being pretty hard. And then, of course, once we get on that big ship, the motherfucker is up there.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Release arm restraints? Uh-oh.
No stopping us.
Whoo!
This is gonna sting.
Be careful! You can do
Honestly, yeah, we should do that. Run medic and then synergist. Actually, no, his stagger bar will fucking fall out if I do that, actually. Alright, I think his cannon's gonna fire before the stagger goes off. Nope, actually. There it is, though. Whoop! Not ready for Brog Thandalus. Don't be talking about Brog Thandalus like that.
You can do it.
8 out of 16 stagger doesn't allow you to juggle the boss. And I get it for the case of that game compared to here. Here, it's a fundamental part of, like, the turn-based gameplay of you desyncing and doing it properly. Also, I imagine there's actual shit you can juggle in that. Like mooks and stuff. I actually vividly remember this boss, mainly in the fact that it's not hyper difficult, but more incredibly long. Are you hyped for Mercenaries mode? Yeah. I've kind of exhausted everything I want to do with the main game now, so I'm glad that that's coming in a few days. If I had to bridge into a literal giraffe, can you grant me the Jester's privilege so you won't instantly kill me? Oh, of course.
I appreciate it.
I always support it.
You can do it.
This is gonna sting.
I'm very relieved that since Gamatsu ran in 2008, I was able to find Final Fantasy XIII news posts. Did you know that the PlayStation 3 is the most powerful system in the world and that Final Fantasy XIII will be exclusive to it? Because that's what this article from June 14, 2008 said, in case you were wondering if I was fucking bored of this fight or not.
No stopping us. This is gonna sting.
I then clicked on the next page, and the first thing I saw was Sony's Jack Trent disappointed at Final Fantasy XIII's multi-platform switch.
This is gonna sting.
I assume Chad is aware of the iconic Final Fantasy XIII NeoGAF copy pasta.
I appreciate it.
It was pretty huge that they decided that 13 was going to be both on PS3 and Xbox 360 at the time. And some Chad said a thing that would become memed to eternity. And basically said, Square Enix has shot themselves in the foot. And then started saying, I know about Japanese culture. And then started going, I need to find it now. I'm not going to be able to survive if I do not. I need to find that shit. Because it was in fact one of the most iconic, there it is. Square just shot themselves in the foot. I don't know how much the rest of you know about Japanese culture, parentheses, I'm an expert. But honor and shame are huge parts of it. It's not like it's in America where you can become successful by being an asshole. If you screw someone over in Japan, you bring shame to yourself. The only way to get rid of that shame is repentance. What that means is the Japanese public, after hearing about this, is not going to want to purchase Final Fantasy XIII for either system. Nor will they purchase any of Square's games. This is huge, all caps. You can laugh all you want, but Square has alienated an entire market with this move. Square publicly apologized and canceled 13 for the 360, or you can kiss your business goodbye. That is the full post. I love it. I've always loved it. It still lives on today of people going, you may not know Japanese culture. I'm an expert. They're really about honor because I think about stories involving samurais.
Be careful!
Wonder if that guy got help. I don't know. I think he was spitting, personally. Maybe the soy Xbox fans at the time just couldn't handle the truth.
I owe ya.
Oh, we staggered at the perfect fucking time.
This is gonna sting.
I love when I see Vanille attack because she clearly does more damage than me. Yeah, that's the real damage bomb. Yeah, move those meters, please. Alright, one more for the road. Okay. Man, that was a pain in the ass.
Huh?
Daddy, I found you.
Oh, hello.
Huh?
He's like, oh, fuck. That's random.
Daddy, got you.
Dodge, why are you here?
Because you promised.
But how did you get here? Dodge! Wait! Come back! Dodge! you, Dodge.
The capture of undesirables. It seems that was your son's focus. Dodge fulfilled it admirably and served Cocoon in the process. You should be proud of him. Mr. Catsroy. Dodge was a great help. He could sense power of Pulse origin. That let us monitor you. Words can't express our gratitude. The data he provided on enemyless sea was invaluable. And speaking of gratitude... We enhanced the surveillance footage from the energy plant.
Come back?
Those are the pulseless sea behind what happened.
We got close to a cocoon fal'Cie.
The picture's a little grainy.
Oh no, our Australian took way too long to reveal this normally.
You've spent so much time together.
Fang, let's go. What's our focus even matter?
What's it matter? You want to be a monster?
I just...
Keep your chin up. We know the part that matters. Right? We are enemies of Cocoon. Know what I say? Play the part and raise some hell. Might jumpstart our memories.
What?
The fal'Cie. Let's smash it.
Who are you? Huh?
Pretty good cinematography with their surveillance footage. They had a lot of cameras. Jill and the bot wanted to be an editor. Decided to do some good cuts.
Yes, that young lady's terrorist assault at Yurday Gorge is the reason Dodge was made a l'Cie. Ironic, isn't it? The very girl you're protecting is the one who stole your son. Hold.
Girls when they're selling what they reap.
Shall we finish the job?
Thank you, William Bloody. Appreciate it.
Colonel Labat, what now?
Follow them and observe. How often do l'Cie kill their own?
So what do we do with the rock? And they're like, put it in the back.
Why did I even try to run? What was waiting wasn't something I could change.
You are cold-blooded. Lying so people would trust you. Using them as shields.
This is still early on. We're approaching like halfway.
A coward and a killer. The people you use don't get to live. Why should you?
Tired
of living with guilt, then die with it. Benil.
Actually, we're more than halfway. Yeah, given the amount of chapters, actually.
My name is Erbadir Vanille. I'm a Lassie from Grand Pulse. And to everyone on Cocoon, evil. Shoot me for your son.
Don't you even! You think you die, and that's that? Hmm? You think you die and everything will be sugar and rainbows?
Then what can I do? What do you want from me? If I can't live or die, what do you want me to do?
Don't ask me. You figure it out.
I don't know.
Neither do I. It's over. There's nothing to do. Shooting you won't help. Neither will living.
Oh man, heartburn.
Do your worst, you freak!
It's not over.
Okay, fine. You want me? Come and get me!
I remember this being hard as hell, but let's see how this goes. Alright, it's time for an Eidolon fight, which means we're on the fucking clock. Deals to those who amass chain bonuses. Oh, okay, that tells me about nothing, but whatever. Let's do some Tide Turner until our health gets low. Uh-oh, not good.
This is gonna sting.
Oh, I forgot you just go hard. Good lord.
I appreciate it.
Alright, Double Ravager does a decent amount. She just needs to get us to decent health values, but he does insane combo. Alright, we have about a minute until we're dead. Alright, let's dual cast for the rest and hope for the best. We got about 15 seconds. So for the best. And no. I'd feel bad, but this is meant to be overly hard. I would have gotten it if I didn't do the Libra. Hold up. Let me up your synergist related stuff. He's fucking cooked, alright? Oh, that's a bridge. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean I can't move? I'm stacking the deck in case you noticed. They're like, hey, do you want to get anything with her real quick? And I'm like, sure. Alright, let's do it again. We came up pretty damn close there. Anyway, now that we know it's chain bonuses and both people already have haste right from the jump. Brynhilder's beating my ass in the quote retweets right now. Oh, we totally got this. We're already like a third of the way there.
This is gonna sting.
It isn't Genie, the game lets you use it, yeah.
I appreciate it.
I know the conditions. I've played the game before.
Don't stop it. This is gonna sting.
Attacks can miss. Some things are based on hitboxes. I did a flip after a certain attack once, and that caused me to dodge a thing. All right, let's finish it up. We got it. Let's fucking go, baby. I love he gets the fucking car.
Let's do it.
And he gets an ATB segment.
things can be excused. Shooting kids ain't one.
Kindness like his, you don't forget.
Enough is enough.
He's had like a bad, like, hour. I hope no one was looking forward to me using that ATB segment.
Do be careful with those. For every task, there's a perfect tool.
She's very cool. I'm very excited for all the things she'll be doing throughout this video game.
All of Cocoon was against us. With us dead, they were sure everything would go back. Back to the way it was before.
Yeah, the code's probably an anti-magic thing. A lot of media that has this type of thing usually have something. Yeah, that's chapter 8 in the tank, I believe. Ah, yes. Big ship. I left for a bit. Sazh died. Yeah, he committed suicide like a couple of minutes ago, unfortunately.
This mighty flagship currently serves as a prison for the Lassie apprehended in Nautilus.
The Lassie will face official sentencing upon the convoy's arrival in the capital.
So what's with the freak show?
So the Primarch can stand in judgment of the villainous Lassie, with their execution as the climax.
In the Ultimania, this is just a giant repurposed Fal'Cie. That's neat.
Dominion will be undisputed.
All part of the plan.
Yes, but it also presents an opportunity.
In a display of unwavering dedication to duty, the Primarch himself has boarded the Palamecia and focused his personal attention on resolving the Pulse crisis.
They're baiting us, trying to draw us out.
Bait, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Here are your friends. Come and get them.
Well, if they're daring us to mount a rescue, I'll take that action. All in.
Alrighty, bets are on the table. We leave when you're ready. I'll be standing by.
Alright, see you later, Jordan. Alright, we're cooking. Naturally, I will focus on your commando first. Kid, and I'll be honest, Daddy's about to kill himself. You were minutes off. And this last one, I'm short by about 1,100. Ha! Couldn't even hit that shit either. What even is that skill up there? There we go. Arrow. Okay. I somehow couldn't suss out the controls. Yeah, you were 5 minutes off that joke. You almost hit it. Overwhelm. Part of me, yeah, I should probably work on medic. You're one of our main healers. Remember people hating this game in the past because it was linear. Yeah, the abstractions tricked everyone into not knowing that every Final Fantasy in the series is linear. Hey, what's up, big guy? Show me your steel Gardusi. Other games did a better idea of showing you abstractions and other things to make it come off less so. I used to have conversations where people like FF10's the same one, and then they started trying to go in on FF10, and I'm like, no, guys, you get... The problem here is that people complain at all. It's not now we need to complain about something else. You just need to grow a brain. The X-Play era. The X-Play era would be Adam Sessler grabbing the edges of his eyes and you doing that thing and saying ancient Chinese secret, and then that would be his thing. Someone's like, KZ, that's fucked up, and I'm like, I don't know. Did you see those clips? Dude, his neck snapped so hard. He saw Gamari about to use self-destruct overdrive off screen. Yeah, let's fucking go, man. Oh man. Ah.
And once we take off, there's no turning back. This baby back here is a SciComm vessel. It'll deliver you to the Palamecia.
Oh, we're cargo now?
A parting gift to our rotting government. Take those SciComm guys apart.
And we're supposed to take on all of them? I think the whole division's on board.
I don't care how many lackeys they've got. Bring them on. Vanille's in there.
I'm sure she's fine. Vanille's tougher
Yeah.
than I could ever be.
Hope, are you scared?
Yeah, I'm terrified. But I'll be okay. Because I have you, and this guy, and Fang. We're all in this mess. We gotta stick together.
Right.
Is that who you called Jordan earlier? I mean, yeah, look at the hair, and his lips seem a bit more pronounced.
What do you mean, this guy?
I hate how someone said the reason why... the fact that you said the reason her medic sucks is because she has to learn to protect others, and I'm like, that's correct. I really hate that.
We didn't expect to see you here in person, Your Eminence.
This crisis threatens the entirety of Cocoon, my child.
A reminder, this is the voice of Logos from 10-2.
He's a leader's charge.
Wholeheartedly.
It also affords a splendid view of the impending execution.
And Hayes, Kid Icarus Uprising. We don't talk about fake games here, though.
Stand by. Verifying identification code.
You let me land this bird or I'll crash her into your ass.
Sorry, my prejudice against the 3DS started showing again. Hades went hard in the top 10. Can you stop it? Not again. Number 1.
All clear. Welcome aboard.
You need to be better now that you have a good 3DS. No, I don't. Kid Icarus Uprising is the game that damaged people's hands. When I made that tweet of being positive about the 3DS, I said I take back some of it. Not all of it. Like, I take back like 25%.
Code red, repeat. Code red. Attention all crew, this is not a drill. Code
Oh, I forgot that in this place they have like multiple colored codes.
Tear him up.
We're here for Vanille and Sazh. Stay focused.
Sakura said left-handed people are the devil, and he's right. It's okay, they're not actually real. Get 'em, girls! Charlie Day said Danny DeVito should be Wario. Yup, he should. All I'm saying is there's just a reason the synonym of correct just happens to be right, and left-handed people sure as shit ain't right. Amen. Let's go, baby!
Looks like they want to play.
No kidding. So where to?
Right up there.
Don't remember inviting you.
I'll make short work of you.
Something tells me number 11's gonna bend over and whack, fold over and whack. Sorry, I'm down my Fawful's minion scripts.
Nothing I can't handle.
It really is spooky how good this game looks. The only way that it could tip me off that it's old is that all the UI is like 900p or like 720 or something. Don't be talking about the Autark of Flame in here. God damn it. Jordan acutely unaware that we're referencing countdown YouTubers. What a horrible way to die. Need you to stream No More Heroes 2 so bad. I don't I can't have you win that hard. Huh, well, here we are.
What now?
Dude, I don't know. Oh, we're going up. Go to the back. Yup. I'm like, we're in the middle of a hallway. You must be hiding the item in the opposite direction. Okay, the only actual benefit of this stream being short because I'm doing stuff in a bit is it means that KZ gets to power grind in time for Barthandel. You can hear the smile as I said that. You could like hear you could hear it. The joy when I get as huge as possible.
Won't be going back that way.
We'll find another route.
I have time to make Brock Thandalus. This is the worst stream in the world. My channel sucks.
Let's go.
Apparently, some people are reporting that the Doge is being deleted. Some people don't see it anymore. Bad news, I still see the Doge. Fuck you, Twitter. Good, I'm starting to hate Doge. I could never.
Back me up.
Take that, Deck Drone A. I like the Doge with the watermelon in his mouth. I just don't get how people are stealing watermelons. Like having Snow at this part, because he has 4 ATBs. Yeah, but we can't do any cycling yet. But we're almost at the point where they let us customize. Did you see what I found out about getting an S Plus Pro on RE4? I did not. What's going on? What's the lore? Oh, this doesn't do... Ah, okay. I was like, is there anything to that? No. Using accessories doesn't count as special weapons, so if you get the chicken head and the gas mask, you can S+ while also getting the hand cannon. Yeah, I did see that. Or I was aware of that, because I searched videos in advance to be like, what do you do? That's also why when I was doing my prep. I was doing another playthrough today, and I was trying to speed through a hardcore one with an infinite rocket launcher on New Game Plus. Then I hit the fish boss again and went, this boss isn't good. I don't feel like doing it right now. I like died once and went, yeah, I'm good.
As if there was any doubt.
That boss is just too long on the harder difficulties, and you're not doing anything interesting with it.
Got ships parked here.
Then they actually give it instant kill attacks, and I'm like, dude, this is a set piece boss from 2005. Sir, I would like my prize.
You know what to do.
That wasn't so bad.
Oh, incentive chips. That's good. Yo, what's up, bros? I like how their form of a jetpack is this incredibly long thing. They basically have to put on a giant shirt that's essentially a giant fucking plane.
You asked for it. Appreciate it.
I think this boss coming up is where I did. Yeah, this is one of the hardest boss stretches in the game starts right here. It's why I haven't been using many of the game's buff aerosols, because I know I'm definitely using one before each of the big, hard boss fights. Anything to give us an early edge. Yeah, Cyber Pope is, it's fucking, he goes. So I follow Savia Click Video Games, and I feel quite insulted. They screenshot some news thing about how Pokemon Stadium is coming to the Switch Online. The site that posted about a game reactor posted a screenshot of Pokemon Stadium 2. That's not the same game. I don't know why they have to lie like that. I'm sentencing them to death. Why'd you start calling him Cyber Pope? Was it me? No. No, I've referenced him as Cyber Pope for at least the past like 10+ months. You know, whenever I have time. 13's going well, mostly. We're trying to not die to the 5 enemies on screen though. This one doesn't have a heal on it, does it? No, it does not. Solidarity's that one. Yeah, it takes care of that one. Uh-oh, that's bad.
Thank you. Come on then. Thanks. Keep a cool head.
Alright, we're good to go. Alright, onward to the last one. Yeah. Well, here we are. Ooh, oil. Did you know if you get 5 stars on the 5 with Barthandelus, you get an item that tells you that the speed up and FF12 is... I genuinely am going to attack you. The one time I decide to read something aloud without proofreading the full thing. You fucking prick asshole. Did you know it's a plot hole if someone doesn't communicate to someone at all times in the narrative? I just thought I'd let you know.
Let's get this over with.
We at least got 1 kill before he had to swap. I was asleep for 5 hours. That was a plot hole because I forgot to ask my dad to pick up a bagel. That's really unfortunate. I did see the Nobutron posted art revealing that if both of your personas fuse, they become like the Stoner Sprigatito, by the way. That looks pretty cool. I don't want to talk about that. It's really unfortunate that they just went into that conversation and made her win against you like that. Very unfortunate. You don't need to associate every questionable take a person has in chat.
That's how it's done.
That gets too close to dogpiling. She bought Chrono Cross because I kept calling her the French clown. That's funny as shit. It's really great. 80% of the time that I see her post, it's just to hit you.
Sazh?
Enough is enough.
Why can't I do it? I got no reason to keep living. I can't even kill you.
There you go, Alta, you got it.
should be proud. Your son's a hero. The boy who saved Cocoon. We'll erect a memorial in Eden and put his crystal on display.
A memorial? He's a little boy!
As the son of a pulseless sea, he would have lived in shame and misery.
Someone tell me if it's true that someone at Square with word cross would take people away from FF9 so they cut the budget. No. That kind of thing is something that someone clearly would make up just to cause problems online.
The next time your eyes open will be the last.
You see, Squaresoft wanted to sabotage a Squaresoft game because they wanted another Squaresoft game to do well, so they did that. And I went, you know, based on the evidence here, this checks out, yes.
I'm pathetic.
That's my lie. I'm the one who lied to everyone.
Forget it. You can't change what's done.
But if I just told the truth...
Same with Xenogears, where for decades people acted like it was sabotaged for 8.
You woke up from being a crystal once. Well, that means Dodge will wake up one day too, right?
You see, what happens is people will take a shred of truth of something that happened in development, and then they'll make up something else. A great example of it is,
How did it happen?
what is it?
You were done with your focus, right?
When they were making Xenogears and FF7 at the same time, they were deciding which staff were going to be on which. Takahashi wanted Nomura on Xenogears, and Sakaguchi said, no, he's mine, he's going on FF7, and that's how that worked. Where he's like, no, you here. When they were assigning, like, who was going to do what. And then I imagine people use that to then go, then you could probably find an insane person going, Sakaguchi stole all staff off Xenogears or some shit like that. This shit always happens. I wish Sazh crystallized. That way, when they showed a flashback of him coming back, we would see, like, a side profile of his cock.
Bang! We woke up on Cocoon to the start of a new focus. Fang, she'd forgotten everything. And for me...
Oh yeah, the gameplay thing they hide is the fact she had 3 ATB where everyone else had 2, yeah.
So I lied. I played dumb. Said I'd lost my memory. I wanted to escape my fate as a lessee.
But unfortunately, it would be impossible to do that, so all I did was hinder the plot, because I'm dumb. I'm dumb and I smell.
Let us through.
Sorry, Chad, I kind of think Vanille's kind of mid.
You trying to get him angry?
Yeah, I thought maybe they'd run.
Be nice. No.
You thought they'd run?
She's fine.
Refresh your
Nah.
memory. Those soldiers think they're protecting Cocoon from Lassie. The Fal'Cie have them all brainwashed.
Fal'Cie, I have had it. We cannot let this go on.
Attention all crew. Code green. Repeat. Code green. Security forces.
Oh no, not Code Green.
Forces on board. Code green.
They're turning you green! How do you feel, Alto, knowing that that bit has somehow had legs for a month? We're gonna play in the weekly jam, and fucking you'll see Jordan play a spell going, they turning you green. I think it's really funny that's the thing Jordan said when they took my type of edible, and then 30 minutes later they left to go throw up. This is considered retro already? I mean, technically we can run based on that. When you think about it. It's about almost 15 years old, that kind of thing. I try not to litigate the retro thing, because, I mean, there was a period where Gigabits did it every single day, to a degree, where I was like, okay, can we find a new thing to talk about, maybe? Perhaps? No? Okay. I love him, but Jesus.
Change of plan.
Did you see Yasunori Mitsuda advertise a 20-disc box for all 3 Xenoblade game OSTs? I did not. That's great.
As if there was any doubt.
Also, yeah, it also makes it funnier if I call this retro and then say that this game looks like a game released in 2018. I bet it's expensive. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no. The SciComm have added lady units. You can tell because they're the ones that are wearing less clothes. Xenoblade 3 is getting a soundtrack release of the DLC music. Oh, yeah. So excited for that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fucking Baby Nut's dead.
Change of plan. Thank you. Be ready for the next fight.
Got her, Lazo's Hope or Fang Baby Nut. Hope. He's like the youngest one in the group at the moment. Little baby child. Fang is an adult lesbian, so no Baby Nut on that side. Alright. Now that I remember that they're the ones that spam buffs. Huntress first. I do think it's cute. It's like, despite them having a much stupid uniform, because it has to be girl armor, they are clearly the strongest SciComm type at the moment. Yeah, no, bitch. Stay in the air. You aren't at the point where you can customize your paradigms, right? No, you can do that. I haven't changed or looked at them too much yet, because what we're doing right now is working. By the end of the ship, we'll have the party control, though. That's what I'm waiting on. Let's see if Hope can just live. I mean, Lightning's uniform isn't much better to the point of Lightning Current's save bonus version adds flavor text that a uniform is only acceptable because of its peacetime. Yeah, but these are two people in the exact same unit, so you know, I'm just kind of making fun of the boob armor-esque thing they have going. You could say so many things about Lightning's uniform, but she's in a different unit, and also I do not care. Because it looks swag. But when I see people wearing all clothes and a gun, and they're like, the woman must expose her thighs.
Let's get this over with.
It's like when you play a Monster Hunter game and you ended up picking the female character, so all the armor's gonna look like shit. Yeah, we should be able to get them in time. Yeah, because with him staggered, we should probably have it locked up. Also, yeah, also her outfit isn't that much different from her from the male Guardian Corps, at least based on the dude. Ah, we went opposite side, my bad. We're going up. Knock, knock, open up. Alright, Huntress first. The game really wants to teach you the concept of picking very specific targets. That's why they made this lady the most dangerous unit at the top of the list, but the game's auto battle will default to the bottom of the list. Game likes you actively paying attention. Can't believe people are telling a soldier to stop serving. Yeah, it's unacceptable. Lightning standard Guardian Corps uniform. Yeah, that looks fucking terrible. I'm thinking about it compared to her current Guardian Corps uniform, like, good lord. It's like night and day. And I'm a big fan of attractive women wearing hats, but I can't stand for this one. It's really unfortunate how they've programmed these guys to, even when their back is turned, sometimes you just can't stealth them. They're like, we'll become made aware. Use the aerosol. And I'm like, I don't wanna, motherfucker. Leave me alone. That is not the one. It's this one. Yeah, the hunters can really cause problems, especially when there's a lot of extra units there that are also layering damage. I like how that hit sound effect just sounds like a punch, despite it being coming from a sharp fucking, like a sharp lance. I did in fact forget the term lance for a good 10 seconds there. I'm like, we can find it. We work. Okay, no huntress. All right, the usual. They're playing the exact same alert sound effect you hear many things, but I'm just kind of associating it right now with Ape Escape. In case you forgot what grande meant in the middle of Spanish class 1, you're good. That's pretty good.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mop. All the Spanish I know is because of Dora the Explorer. Yeah, it checks out. A real trendsetter out there. Alright, time to put him to bed. The alternating the spells and physical counterparts, but that's really it. Oh, that's your issue with auto battle. Yeah, I can see that. It's not exactly optimal, but you can get stuff out a little faster when using it. I like how I just don't use the Crystarium for long stretches of gameplay just so I can get the dopamine rush of getting a bunch of nodes at once. What are we at, even? Yeah, that's not enough. Need to get it to at least 12k. That's a number. Gotcha. I did that in 13-2. It comes. Hell yeah. All right, Lightning. Now that you've met and said hi to every enemy in the area, let's get to work. The Crystarium's noise, the longer you use it, gets more and more intense, and that incentivizes me to do that, to play it like that. Just so you know, chat, the image I did to promote this stream today of a render of snow that just says Steel Guard bottom text in Impact font. I just made that. I was like, what's a good way to describe this game? Yeah, it's got to be that. Menu noise is a good way to judge a game sometimes. Sometimes if you have a really good noise, it really buffs it. If they aren't very good, it doesn't really market against it for me, but you can get a lot further if the noises make me feel good. When you win, there's a really good Bridget tweet. Let's see. Oh, fuck. This is incredible. Did that with one hand. Okay.
Moving?
I like how she said that right as I started moving, so it kind of made her sound like some bitch with Alzheimer's. You guys aren't even spelling her name right. So. I guess I'll help ya. Please be nice. No.
Thanks.
Spelling someone's name wrong isn't mean, and if you think it is, then you should get help.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know. You call anything mean off the slightest provocation, so I get it.
Be ready for the next fight.
I get a look at the map, see what else we're dealing with. Okay, straight away and then into that. I just like seeing how big the zone's gonna end up being by the end. I am shocked that worked. All right, sure, man. Let's go. Get the Huntress. Is the Crystarium that's in Shadowbringers meant to be a reference to this? Yeah, they usually do that type of thing. Cat for some reason thinks that because I replied to her saying I considered unfollowing you, that if she DMs me to say that I'm wrong, that I'll suddenly just be like, oh, you're reasonable. Like, no, I'm sorry. Sorry, colonialist. Hey, that's the stuff. Sure, Hope's bleeding out, but I want damage. Alright, log one attack or somebody. There we go. Go in. I was like, just let me see the hit.
New strategy. Nothing personal.
Oh, hold on. I have a message from my friend here. Get fingered, idiot! I need to get a button that just starts playing the fucking burning finger theme from G Gundam. Oh, so this is like an optional room, I guess. Huh. And I'm good. No, tragically, that respawned everybody. Have you been upgrading your weapons? Yeah. I'm using the default. I'm using Lightning's default, but I've capped it, so it's star rank now. I'm excited for when we hit endgame, and I have to prep certain accessories because the one part of this game that I don't think was very well designed is they make the final boss have an instant death spell that hits at 100%, unless you have items on you.
Thank you. Come on then.
I can't bully him too much. Once you get to the phase after that, they actually let you restart from that phase and they checkpoint you. Lifesaver. Improved raise, you get power surge at HP. Two ladies, that's gonna be difficult.
destruction!
I love the juggles, Charlie. Ah! Oh, it's this thing, but it's blue and purple now.
Keep your mind on the battle.
Shout out to the Viking. Yeah, send the mech to the air, please. Nice. We have desynced properly to get some extra chunky damage in there. Tales of Juggles. Derogatory. I don't even think the Tales of Juggles are derogatory. It's just they didn't make good bosses at all. I was reaching by saying it was purple. I was like, eh, it's kind of shaded like that, but looking at it, yeah, it's basically just, it's more of a muted red. Is this really a stack of one guy? Okay. I was about to say, this doesn't really make too much sense here. It looks like I'm just killing one man. Yeah, I don't think any of the Tales games like combos are bad. I just think that recent game has rolled bad bosses in it. I've just never had too much interest in delving into that game's combat because I don't particularly find any of them really feel good for me.
You asked for it.
I'm not here to really litigate combos, so if anyone's getting into my face about that, I'd rather they die instead. I made a statement about bosses.
Thanks.
I think Tales Discourse is brought up equally at 15 mentions. That's mainly because chat started talking about it for some reason. I'm just like, their last mainline game made it so every single boss 80% of the way through is like, I'm gonna create a one-shot and not react to any hits. And I was like, oh, that's kind of lame. Then chat started going, well, you don't understand combos. I'm like, that's literally not even the subject I'm talking about, but sure. Oh yeah, I forgot I switched to Solidarity. No wonder my DPS is down. You excited to power grind once you're done with stream? Oh yeah, of course. Hope they've learned from Rise's boss design. Honestly, they can make shit bosses again, but they need to realize their cure system in Arise might be one of the worst ones I've seen in any RPG in my life. I'm gonna be honest, that was the thing I was annoyed by the most. Whenever I talk shit about bosses, I'm like, I didn't play enough to really, really dislike them. However, I played enough to go, this cure system is genuinely insane. Wasn't directed at you. I figured, but also I'm a little tired, so please forgive me on my own accuracy. We have 12k, so as promised, we'll do this. I didn't actually mean for that to be like a goal that I was going to do just now, but as it turns out, I've just decided to. Why not? Crunch. They're like, here's our approach for this JRPG series. We'll make Cure an entire separate resource now, and if it runs out, our skill-based action game is now impossible. And I'm like, okay, I'll just buy an orange gel. And they're like, money in the games is too low, and orange gels are suddenly 18 times more expensive than any other entry in the franchise. And I'm like, I don't know necessarily what we were cooking here, but it definitely wasn't anything with gas. They're like, we're gonna pair the most oppressive curing system with the game where all of your good attacks are tied to you eating your own HP. Tales in general is a problem with feature bloat. In the end, I can't really call it much of a Tales problem when it came out that through its development it wasn't even a Tales game at the time. So I'm like, maybe some of these systems they came up with were for some really bad new IP instead. Actually, based on my setup here, I don't actually know if I need you to do that. Yeah, do Ravager first. I hold Tails very close. Yeah, I know, I bully it from time to time because I find it mid in most aspects, but don't worry. Don't worry, it's fine. Many of my friends hold it in quite a high regard as well. But sometimes I just like making them go crazy. And then I lay it. I like how I've had like a mixed thing with Tales in general, where they're really anime tropey and do certain tropes and character style things that I generally really dislike. They always take me out of it. But then I finally found a Tales game that I truly enjoyed front to back in the form of Tales of Berseria, and so many people went, this is one of the more mid ones, and I'm like, you guys fucking suck. I'm done. I was like, come on, man. I'm like, I finally found one where the story didn't make me roll my eyes constantly. They're like, oh, the maps are bad, and I'm like, fucking. Yeah, I was like, oh, I really don't see it. They're like, I hate this resource for my specials, and as someone who hasn't given a shit about the combat in those games, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm pressing buttons and shit's happening. Dislike tropes? What kinda? It is very hard for me to describe because it's very much a me thing. But there are certain things that I feel like most of those games will do. Or the way they'll talk about things and stuff where I kind of go, I'm good. Because I've experienced a lot of media. So if I'll see a cutscene where it's like a male character is getting ready to go fight or do a thing, and then the female character has to go, men only care about fighting. And I'm like, okay, we're just going through the motions and a flowchart of this is what female characters should say, where I'm like, I'm good. There's certain things where you see a game do something enough, and I feel like Tales is kind of guilty of being a bit more generic with a lot of stuff that it does that I kind of glaze over a little bit. Excuse me. A lot of other people don't have a problem with it. It's just something that I've consistently had with a lot of their games. I thought a lot of Grace's stuff was fine. I'm like, they're playing to a specific audience there, and it's not necessarily me. And that's fine. I got bagels. I don't know what we're talking about. We should replace it with swag. Chat started bitching about Tails again, so they got me trapped in it again. I was essentially trying to describe that my issues with the general way that a Tales game is written is that an algorithm that punched in anime came up, and then I kind of went in there. I like how I was very like even-handed with how I was describing this until the last sentence where I just decided to be cruel. I was trying to think about something that was happening. I remember there was something that slightly got me when I was playing Arise, as a good example, narratively, and it came to me from a writing perspective. I feel like, compared to a lot of RPGs, one thing that Tales likes to do is usually you'll have a character that has a certain purpose in the story. And it's usually about talking about a specific subject. And what they do in shorthand is they have that character only talk about that 80% of the time that it becomes grating. I encountered this in Tales of Arise, where the characters went, "Did you know I'm racist?" in every single cutscene over and over again, and I went, "Do you want to write something? Or do you want to just write the same line over and over again?" I'm like, we could talk about something else. Yeah, Rinwell does that, and I was like, can you have anything else going on at all? There's a bit, Zisteria drives me up a wall because the other female character you got, the white-haired one, I forgot her name because that game sucks ass, knows about what happened to the previous Seraph in that. But because of plot reasons, she is not able to say anything about it, which is totally fine. I don't really have that much of an issue with it. But she basically appears in every cutscene and skit to brag that she can't say anything, so even when the other characters are having discussions on their own separately about certain things, she appears to disrupt the conversation. And I think that makes... I got very close to thinking it's the worst RPG I've ever experienced in my life. That's how much I genuinely fucking hated that shit. It's like, oh, two characters are having something approaching an interesting conversation, and they're like, I'm going to go in here to ruin it. It's like anytime I'm like, oh, I might be getting interested here. And then they're like, don't you get interested. And I'm like, well, at least our villains will be interesting. And they're like, our main villain stands and does nothing for the entire game. And I went, oh man, you guys were really cooking something on this one. Worst RPG of your life. It's one of the ones I most disliked. After getting away from it. You haven't played Bravely Default too? Yeah, I haven't.
Keep the enemy off balance. Thanks. Looking at me. Change of plan. Time for another approach.
There's a bit where I thought Zasira was pretty alright, but then a switch flipped, and I don't know where or when. I just got really bored by some of the characters, and I must admit, I became very aware, and it became very obvious about the rewrites in that game where they changed around pro tags. You didn't even have to fucking talk about the rumors of that for it to be insanely fucking obvious. The streamer I followed hated Rose and Zasteria, especially the epilogue DLC, for the way she acts, only to find out she suffers from survivor's guilt. She also suffers from being, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't use this term because so many people used it for the fucking Star Wars movies that came out from the sequel trilogy. That bitch is a Mary Sue. It's kind of crazy. I also thought the way she acted in that DLC thing was fucking terrible. Here's this merchant girl. She's really important. Why is she important? Because Hideo Baba wanted to fuck the voice actress. Oh, okay. I'm glad we figured that shit out.
Just another battle.
Attention all crew, code green. Repeat, code green.
I hate when they turn it as green.
Forces on board, code green.
Get up! You're being moved. On your feet, scum! You too!
Let's fucking go, baby. Bob was so bad, my friend tried to trick me into thinking he was working in Kingdom Hearts 3 to make me mad. Imagine if FF7 had Tifa be the main girl for a few hours, then it suddenly switched to that one girl from Dirge of Cerberus, but didn't elaborate. That's not fair. Shulk's pretty good.
Do I deserve to
I get what you're talking about, though. I do get the general point.
You'd rather die?
What?
Because that's gotta scare you. Scares me. Scares me so much, I think I might die of fright. So, I'll push myself to live even harder. I can just imagine Dodge laughing at me talking this nonsense. Right now, I'd do anything to see that smile. Stay positive, right?
Okay, Alto, I think I figured it out, right? Imagine if at random, for literally no reason, they decided, and the female main lead of Xenoblade 1 is Charla. And I'm like, give me a bullet right now. I gotta get out. I gotta get out. I do not think I'll have enough. Wait, I will. Alright, Synergist 3. Oh, these aren't too heavy. These are like 400s. Oh, yeah, we got... Oh, that's because we have a long way to go on that. Sure. Can't use a bullet when Charlotte's gun is overheating. You can't get out. Man, she really does suck. You reminded me of that. I'm like, man, fuck this bitch. Let me see if I missed any nodes with you. Just making sure I didn't get distracted. That Ravager we haven't started working on yet. Okay. Oh shit, it's time. Huh. How about that? Okay. I've got to get going, chat. As much as I'd like to continue, we scheduled to meet to do things today, so I must take my leave. I thank you for allowing me an outlet to talk about how Tales of Zestiria sucks ass. I appreciate it. Those other games are fine enough, though. I like Xillia, too. Anyway, next time. I say that, but there's like a chunk of that plot that really made me angry. But we'll ignore that. Keep it in review. That's the one where they turn to Common Rider, so it's good. We're now leaving. And we'll be back, I don't know. I don't think we'll be back tomorrow, but we'll probably be back sometime later this week. We are going to finish Wind Waker at some point. I don't know if it's the next stream or the one after it. But I'm going to grind. If there's not enough grinding spots in general areas here, before the plot moves, I'll just load an earlier save. I might just do that, and then just do... Yeah, I'll probably just load the other... Actually, hold on. Let me see what slots we even have for that now that I'm looking at it. Actually, I don't have... Actually, I saved over, it looks like. Fuck it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out where we're going at some point here. Anyway, that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys being here, even though we did a much earlier stream. And, is that the drooling cat? I gotta go. All right. Okay, here, that's yeah. Thank you, Luminant Gamer, for the 30 bits, and thank you for the subs and resubs. That's gonna do it. I'll get this up on the YouTube channel, KZXcellent.com, as soon as I can, and I'll see you guys later this week for more.